Welcome to today's deep dive. We're going to be exploring the life and career of Elon Musk. I think most people know him as like the SpaceX and Tesla guy,
Uh-huh.
but we're going to kind of go a little bit deeper today using the CV that you provided and some interesting trivia to kind of uncover some of the lesser known aspects
hmm
of his journey.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting because Elon is not just a CEO. He's a true engineer, and he gets into the weeds of his companies. And I think that that's something that makes him stand out.
Absolutely. And speaking of getting into the weeds, his entrepreneurial spirit kind of started pretty early. At 12 years old, he programmed and sold a video game called Blastar.
It's really remarkable that he had that initiative at such a young age,
Yeah.
and it really foreshadows his drive and resourcefulness. Even during his college years, he was surviving on $1 a day, eating hot dogs and oranges.
That's incredible. I feel like that really speaks volumes
Mhm.
about his approach to risk and resource management later in life. I mean, dropping out of Stanford after 2 days to launch his first company, Zip2,
Right.
that takes
Yeah.
guts.
Yeah, absolutely. He was not afraid to take a leap of faith. And he saw the potential of the internet boom. And really that decision led to the success of Zip2, which provided online city guide software to newspapers and really paved the way for his next big venture, PayPal.
PayPal, the company that revolutionized online payments
Mm.
and ultimately led to his first billion.
Mm.
So selling it to eBay in 2002
Mm.
was a pivotal moment for him because it not only solidified his status as a tech titan, but it also gave him the financial freedom to pursue his true passions, SpaceX and Tesla.
Exactly. And at the same time, he saw an opportunity to really disrupt two major industries.
Wow.
With SpaceX, he set out to revolutionize space travel and make it more accessible and affordable with reusable rockets.
And with Tesla, he took on the automotive giants, right?
Right.
Challenging the status quo with electric vehicles and sustainable transportation solutions. I mean, talk about ambitious companies.
Yeah, I think these ventures weren't just about business for him. They were about tackling grand challenges and pushing the boundaries of human innovation.
It's like he's thinking bigger than everyone else,
Yeah.
right? But here's where things get really, really interesting. Beyond the well-known SpaceX and Tesla, there's a whole constellation of other ventures
Mm-hmm.
that he's involved in that you might not even know about. So let's start with Neuralink.
Sure. So Neuralink is all about brain-computer interfaces, merging the power of technology with the human mind.
It sounds like science fiction.
It really does.
Okay,
The
good.
potential applications are really staggering,
Yeah.
from treating neurological disorders to enhancing human capabilities.
He believes it's the key to unlocking human potential and even ensuring our survival in the age of artificial intelligence.
Right.
So then there's the Boring Company.
Yes.
I know the name's kind of tongue-in-cheek,
It is.
but the goal is anything but boring.
That's right.
So tell me about the Boring Company.
Well, it's all about tackling traffic congestion with a network of underground tunnels. He envisions a future where transportation is faster, more efficient, and less reliant on those surface roads.
I mean, he's already got projects going in Las Vegas and Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
and people can actually ride the Loop, which is like a Tesla-based transportation system
Mm-hmm.
under the Las Vegas Convention Center,
Yeah,
which is amazing.
it's pretty cool.
And then, let's not forget OpenAI,
Mm.
which is dedicated to developing safe and beneficial artificial intelligence. He's a vocal advocate for responsible AI development, right?
Yeah, and I think he recognizes both its incredible potential, but also the potential risks.
He believes that AI is one of the most transformative technologies of our time, and it's crucial to ensure that its development aligns with human values.
Right.
So it seems like he's not shying away from tackling some of these
Yeah.
really, really complex and controversial issues.
It's definitely not.
But amidst all of these groundbreaking ventures, there's also a very human side to Elon Musk. He's not just a tech titan. He's a person with his own unique quirks and experiences and passions. Like, did you know that he was actually the inspiration for Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Iron Man?
I did. That's right. And he even has a cameo in Iron Man 2. And they use SpaceX headquarters for filming. So, there's a lot of parallels between Musk and Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Both brilliant driven and constantly pushing the limits of what's possible.
Speaking of pushing limits, do you remember when he almost sold Tesla to Google back in 2013?
That was a pivotal moment. It really reveals the immense pressure and high stakes decisions that he faces as he navigates, the competitive world of tech.
He was on the verge of losing his dream,
He was.
but he persevered.
He did.
It's incredible to think how different the automotive industry might look today if that deal had gone through.
Absolutely.
And it really underscores his resilience and unwavering commitment to his vision for Tesla. And speaking of commitment, he's known to work incredibly hard, even sleeping on the Tesla factory floor during critical production phases.
That's dedication.
So dedicated, but it's not all work and no playwright. He also has a playful side, as evidenced by the unique name that he chose for his son, XAA12.
Yeah, that certainly sparked a lot of conversation, and even required a slight modification to comply with California law.
It shows that even with all of his seriousness, he doesn't take himself too seriously all the time.
That's right.
And then there's the purchase of James Bond's submarine car, the Lotus Esprit, with the ambition of actually turning it into a functioning submarine someday.
Yeah.
Which I think is awesome.
I think that's a perfect example of his fascination with iconic technology and his childlike wonder that fuels his ambitions.
Yeah, it seems like no dream is too big or too audacious for him. But it's important to remember that his journey hasn't been without its challenges. He's openly spoken about being severely bullied as a child,
Yeah.
an experience that undoubtedly shaped his resilience and determination.
It's a good reminder that even the most successful individuals face adversity, and that overcoming those challenges can really fuel incredible drive and ambition.
And despite his massive success, he's also faced his share of setbacks. Remember when he was ousted as CEO of PayPal on his honeymoon?
That must have been a difficult experience. But it ultimately paved the way for his future success. The payout from that acquisition provided the capital he needed to launch SpaceX and Tesla.
It's a testament to his ability to turn setbacks into opportunities. And it highlights the importance of perseverance in the face of adversity.
Absolutely.
Now, having explored these different facets of Elon Musk's life, let's shift our focus to his impact and legacy. By the age of 31, he was already a self-made billionaire, leveraging his early success to fuel his grand visions for SpaceX and Tesla.
Yeah.
It seems like he's not just building companies, he's building a future where humanity can push the boundaries of what's possible.
Right.
It's a vision that has captivated the world and sparked both admiration and controversy.
He has.
I mean, his actions and pronouncements often generate strong reactions,
You do.
with some hailing him as a visionary genius and others criticizing his methods and pronouncements.
Right.
He's undeniably a complex and polarizing figure.
He is.
But one thing's for sure, he's not afraid to challenge the status quo and push us to think differently about the future.
Absolutely. It's fascinating how all of his ventures, they seem so diverse, but they're all kind of interconnected by this common thread.
It's like he's playing a massive game of chess, right?
Yeah.
Where each company is strategically positioned to address like a different piece of the puzzle
Yeah.
of human progress. SpaceX tackles space exploration and colonization. Tesla is all about sustainable transportation and energy. And then the Boring Company aims to revolutionize like urban infrastructure.
Yeah, he's not content with just improving existing systems. He wants to fundamentally reshape them, create a future where humanity can thrive both on and off of Earth.
And that's where Neuralink comes in,
Yeah.
which is arguably his most audacious and potentially transformative venture. It's not just about treating neurological disorders, it's about merging human consciousness with AI.
Yeah, the implications are both exciting and daunting. Imagine a world where we can access information instantly, control devices with our thoughts, or even enhance our cognitive abilities.
I mean, it raises these really profound questions about what it means to be human and the potential impact of this kind of technology on society.
Exactly. And, Neuralink is still in its early stages, but the possibilities are just exhilarating and a bit unsettling.
Yeah, for sure. But let's shift gears for a second and talk about the Boring Company. Well, it might seem more grounded, literally, than like sending rockets to Mars. It's no less ambitious in scope.
Yeah, it's a great example of lateral thinking. He's addressing this seemingly like intractable problem of traffic congestion with a completely novel solution.
He's reimagining urban transportation,
Ah.
moving it underground to free up the surface roads
Yeah.
and create more efficient and sustainable transportation network.
And he's not just dreaming about it, he's actually building it. The loop in Las Vegas. It's a testament to his ability to translate these ambitious ideas into reality.
It's like a working demonstration of what's possible when you combine technological innovation with a willingness to challenge conventional thinking. And then we have OpenAI, which is kind of a crucial counterpoint to Neuralink. So while Neuralink is all about pushing the boundaries of human-machine integration, OpenAI is focused on ensuring that AI development remains safe and beneficial for humanity.
Yeah, I think it reflects his complex and often contradictory relationship with technology. He's both an advocate for its transformative potential, but also a cautious voice warning of its dangers.
Right, so he understands that with great power comes great responsibility. And he's actively working to mitigate those risks associated with AI
Mhm.
while still, unlocking its vast potential.
It's a delicate balancing act, and it's really fascinating to see how he's navigating these ethical considerations as he pushes the boundaries of innovation.
He's making us think about these things in a whole new way. So as we delve deeper into the impact and legacy of Elon Musk, it's clear that he's not just a businessman or an engineer. He's a catalyst for change.
Yeah, he's a disruptor, an innovator, and a provocateur. He's pushing us to rethink our assumptions about what's possible
Right.
and embrace the unknown.
He's a very polarizing figure, sparking both admiration and criticism.
He is.
Some view him as like a visionary genius, almost like a modern-day Leonardo da Vinci, while others see him as a reckless maverick with these grandiose and potentially dangerous ambitions.
It's important to acknowledge those diverse perspectives and to really engage in constructive dialogue about the implications of his work.
Right, because his story raises fundamental questions about the role of technology in society, the future of humanity, and the ethical considerations we have to grapple with as we enter this era of unprecedented technological advancement.
Yeah, his ventures force us to really confront the possibilities and challenges of a future that's going to be shaped by artificial intelligence, space exploration, and this merging of human and machine.
It's a lot to think about. So as we consider the long-term impact of his endeavors, it's essential to connect these individual pieces to the larger puzzle of human progress.
Yeah, his work highlights the accelerating pace of technological innovation and its potential to really transform our world in profound and unpredictable ways.
So it really underscores the importance of adaptability, critical thinking, and a willingness to embrace change in a world that is evolving at an exponential rate.
Musk's story is a reminder that we're living in extraordinary times, a time of both immense opportunity and significant risk.
Yeah, it feels very much like a call to action, to engage actively in shaping the future, to think critically about the implications of these emerging technologies,
Yeah.
and to embrace the challenges and possibilities that lie ahead.
So as we move toward the conclusion of our deep dive into Elon Musk, I think we're left with this sense of awe and a profound sense of responsibility.
His audacious ventures and this relentless pursuit of innovation, it's a powerful inspiration and a stark reminder of the power and potential of human ingenuity.
But they also challenge us to consider the ethical implications of our creations and to make sure that we're using this technology for the betterment of humanity and for the preservation of our planet.
It really feels like he's challenging us to envision a future that isn't just incrementally better, but radically different.
Yeah, I think that's really at the heart of it. He's like a beacon of possibility in a time where cynicism and incrementalism often prevail.
So as we wrap up our exploration of Elon Musk, what key takeaways should our listener kind of ponder?
Well, I think it's not about idolizing him or agreeing with every decision that he makes, but it's more about understanding the forces that are shaping our world and the individuals who are driving those changes.
He's a prime example of how one person with audacious goals and unwavering determination can disrupt entire industries and challenge conventional thinking.
Yeah, his story reminds us that innovation often comes from those who dare to question the status quo and pursue those seemingly impossible dreams.
He's certainly not afraid to take risks and push the limits of what's considered possible. Whether it's sending rockets to Mars or developing brain-computer interfaces, he's constantly pushing the envelope.
And while his methods and pronouncements can be controversial, his impact on the world is undeniable. He's really sparked this global conversation about the future of technology, sustainability, and the role of humanity in this rapidly changing world.
So what does this all mean for the average person? Why should they care about the audacious ventures of a billionaire entrepreneur?
Well, because the technologies that he's developing,
Yeah.
the questions that he's raising, and the future that he's envisioning, it will impact all of us.
So whether you're a student, an entrepreneur, or just a curious citizen, understanding these trends is so crucial for navigating the complexities of the 21st century.
Elon Musk's story is a call to action. It's a reminder that we all have a role to play in shaping the future.
It's about embracing curiosity, challenging assumptions, and pursuing our own passions with that same relentless determination that he has demonstrated.
So as we conclude this deep dive, we really encourage you to kind of delve deeper into those topics that sparked your interest.
Explore the possibilities and challenges of artificial intelligence, space exploration, sustainable energy, and the merging of human and machine.
Engage in these thoughtful conversations about the future that we're creating, and consider how you can contribute to a world where technology serves humanity and advances our collective well-being.
Because ultimately the future isn't something that happens to us, it's something we build together.
And who knows, maybe some of you listening today will be the next generation of innovators and visionaries, shaping a future even more remarkable than we can imagine.